Welcome ladies and gentlemen, my name's Dychronic here on this Destiny 2 video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Destiny 2 Weekly Reset for June 15, 2021. So everything that has reset during the week that is a major weekly reset. First up, for the special stuff going on this week, firstly we obviously have the new Splicer quest, which you can obviously see right here. It's Splicer 6, that then leads into the new Pinnacle mission, just like before. On top of that, we also have the new Vault of Glass challenge mode. So basically, when you click on Vault of Glass now, you'll just see a challenge awaits. My assumption is that it's just like the other raids. You know, DSC raid, we have a different challenge every single week, and we have to just memorize what these challenges are. It doesn't say specifically what it is, but it does say wait for it, so that's probably what it means. My assumption is it's going to be taking place in the first encounter. Now, I don't know if this means the first Templar area encounter, or if it means the plates outside, but I do imagine you'll get extra Pinnacle gear and some triumphs for it. Just triple mantled. Moving on with the weekly reset, starting up with the Nightfall Ordeal. This week it's going to be the Disgraced. Now the Disgraced is that Destiny 1 mission, used to be the Omnigul mission, and now it's the new girl, I forget her name. As far as the 100k goes, it's a short mission, but it's very high density. There's a lot of enemies that come out of walls very quickly. So honestly, it might be possible on hero difficulty, because usually the shorter missions with very high density are a lot more points, but if that's not possible, Legend is always a good go-to. And if I'm remembering correctly, last week was the Scout Rifle, so this week has to be the Sniper Rifle, which is an adaptive frame energy sniper. The Heroic Burn this week, it's going to be Void Singe. The rotating Crucible playlist is Team Scorched, one of the more fun game modes in the game. You should definitely try this out if you haven't. And pro tip, you can air burst your rocket shots, so you don't actually have to let them hit a surface, hold the trigger down, and release whenever you want it to explode. Moving on to some of the Europa stuff, starting up with the Empire Hunt. This week it's going to be the Dark Priestess. This one is fairly easy as compared to the Technocrat. The Simulation, for some reason, just is not showing up, although if I'm remembering correctly, this is probably going to be the one where you're just running through the cold. For the DSC Raid Challenge, we have Of All Trades, taking place in the third encounter of the raid. And in this encounter, every single person has to do all three of the major jobs. So the yellow, the blue, and the red job. There's a special graph online or chart where you can see which ones you have to pick up at which time so that everybody gets to pick one up. You know, out of all the different possibilities, Famine for the Master modifiers is not that bad. Maybe you'd want to go get some legs today if that's something you're still looking for. For the other stuff on the moon, for the Nightmare Hunt, we have things like Tannix, Tannix again. We have Dominus Gall, and we have Fogoth. Fogoth is definitely the easiest. For the Garden of Salvation Raid Challenge, we have Leftovers, taking place in the first encounter of the raid, and in this encounter, you're not allowed to kill any of the Cyclopses that spawn in during the Harpy boss's presence. You are and have to kill the rest of the Cyclopses. Real quick, just wanted to show off the new seasonal challenges for this week. First of all, obviously, I apparently already have the red hat for Null Compulsion. That is available this week. Beyond that, a lot of very straightforward stuff, like doing the Splicer 6 and doing champions, killing the Hydra boss and the thingy, earning reputation for the Splicer server in the Helm. I'm only 11 out of 20. Okay, that one is going to take me a little bit longer. This is just doing Override, getting shotgun kills in Override, which is pretty nice. Disrupting champions of all different kinds, and that's 8 times large XP, so that's a really good one to get. Combine that with the Nightfall Strike on Legend or higher last week of Without Dying, and you got yourself a lot of XP there. And then killing Guardians in Gambit. Also, something that I forgot to do last time is take a look at Banshee's inventory of the different weapon options that he has available. In case you don't know, he has specific weapon rolls on specific weapons every single week. It's an opportunity to get some pretty cool stuff. Alright, so I've taken a look at the different options here today. There's a couple of ones that are quite interesting. If you like the precision frame sidearms, this is a very good version of it. Damage perk, stability perk, range options, reload options, small bore, pretty great all around, although I'm not a big fan of this particular archetype. I still like the 2 burst and 3 burst. The shotgun actually has trench barrel and has assault mag, while also having some pretty good other perks, although Underdog is not the best. And finally, we have Memory Interdict, which is actually auto-loading chain reaction, which is a lot of fun. Unfortunately, there is no spike grenades or anything else that's really that crazy, but I love auto-loading, and chain reaction is a lot of fun. Although not the best. Obviously, Interference 6 is still going to be your best grenade launcher for PvE. Moving on to Eververse's inventory, showing off her different items for Bright Deaths. First of all, we have the Head Slam emote, which I imagine you just, okay, yeah, you just take a board, you just take a board and you smash your head through it. Oh, that was kind of lame. I wanted to see a bit more of a startup, very, you know, Helm of Saint 14 style. You know what I'm saying? You got the Sparrow. Whoa, actually. Whoa. Damn. I didn't know you roll like that. That's quite the sparrow. We also have the virtuous entrance, which looks like that. Also, just wanted to mention something that I literally just noticed. This ornament looks insane. What the hell even is that? That is obviously for silver, but that's pretty crazy. We also have the vibrant Medusa shader over here. I do like this one. It's not coloring that well on this particular. Hold on a second. It doesn't seem to be coloring quite well on this particular armor set for my Warlock, although I have seen it on a lot of weapons and it is quite cool. If you like this very heavy green with black on it, I would recommend it. Flipping to the other bright dust section, first of all we have the M3D1 shell, which looks like this. I forgot what this is a reference to, but it looks like a little medic. We have the Saint 14 looking sparrow, which is very odd. We have the boots for whatever class that you're currently on. Obviously I'm on my Warlock. We have my poor friend, which oh, okay, that's a skull. That's a skull of Dychronic. Okay, I didn't know what that was at first. We have this ship, in case this is something you wanted. An ornament for the Jotun, which is very nice. I do like the way this looks. If only I used Jotun a bit more. Crota's Bane Ghost Projection. We got transmit effects that look pretty much exactly like you'd think they do. It's pretty straightforward. We also have this this shader, which I've literally never seen before, but actually looks like it could look good on quite a number of things, so I'll just go ahead and buy that right here, right now, you know what I'm saying? Also have the Royal Welcome, which looks like this. We have the First Light, which looks like this. Keep in mind, again, that the Warlocks and other things, they color differently. Warlocks are very heavy on the fabric, and Titans are very heavy on the metallic, and everyone will look different depending on what class you're on. And then, of course, we have this one, the Crumbstock. Yo, that's kind of cool. That's a really cool one. As for Hawthorne's inventory and her Last Wish weekly raid challenge, we have Strength of Memory, taking place in the boss encounter of the raid, and in this encounter, you're not allowed to shoot the same eye twice. If you're doing the strat where you just dump her in one round, you don't need to worry about this, you'll get it anyways. If you're doing it the regular ways, then all you do is you just trade with somebody else if you end up getting the same eye. And of course, as always, make sure you come check out the live streams that I have right after these videos, as well as all the times you can see on screen right now. Oftentimes doing open lobbies, definitely going to do a lot of open lobbies with vaults of glass and lots of pinnacle stuff, so come check it out. We have a lot of fun. And as always, thank you to my patrons on Patreon. Specifically, I want to give a big thank you to Medi Voodoo, Mom Dead, Dr. Strange, Joe Smith, Monday, Steve Optimist, Raymond Showman, Unipantha, Cole Sherman, Casey Reagan for their support on Patreon. And that's it. Hope you guys did enjoy. My name is Dychronic, and I'll see you guys on the next one.